Hi, Professor Ellis. This is video blog 3. First question, why is it inappropriate to use 3-point scales for qualitative risk analysis? Because that does not provide enough spread between each risk to sort the risks, according to Mulcahy, page 132. The idea being a generalized low, medium, and high would not allow for distinction between different risks in order to prioritize them. Why is it important to keep track of the risk score for each task as well as the risk score for each risk? Because a particular task we may find that it has an exorbitant amount of risk involved, yet each risk is unique in and of itself, yet applied to that same task within the whole project, the body of the project. So that would then exploit an area that we might need to focus on a little more rigorously, determine if it's worth pursuing, or how we best mitigate those risks so that we can pursue it successfully. Under what circumstances should you use quantitative risk analysis? From what I read, it is the highly complex, very large, costly, extreme time items or projects that are extremely time constrained that may justify a quantitative analysis due to the more extensive amount of time and cost involved in doing that analysis. What do you think? Why do you think many people are uncomfortable with quantitative techniques? I think primarily not only because of the time and rigors required for it, but I think more importantly or more appropriately, it's due to the probability and statistical context with which quantitative analysis is derived. And many people are afraid of math, and I am indeed one of those people. How did Nehemiah assess project risk based on biblical perspective? You read. How would you apply it to your own life? So I think ultimately he reasoned in his mind, collecting all the data elements that applied to his project. Not only was it a conviction from God, and prayerfully he considered that and felt led by God to pursue this project. He got approvals from the king, which indeed confirmed this God-ordained exercise. He got letters from the king giving him access and stock, being able to take lumber and so on. So many of these factors confirmed in his heart that this was a God-given directive. Secondly, assessing some of the requests that he go to Ono, which was an enemy territory. The motive of those that were calling him out to say, hey, let's meet. They wanted the work to stop and discouragement to set in. The scare tactics that, really what we heard was that you're trying to overthrow the king or become a king yourself and rebel and all these things, looking to arrest the hearts of those working and even scare Nehemiah into thinking that if this is indeed their motive, that they could cause strife between me and the king and so on and so forth. Again, trusting God has ordained this and that he did get, in good faith, approvals from the king, supported his risk assessment, and helped him make this decision to stay the course. For my own life, I need to always be connected to God in prayer and reading so that I know the mind of God through my own studies and my own fellowship with the Lord. Keeping always in connection with God and the moving of the Spirit to guide me. Recognizing I'm on his mission. With that in mind, how I conduct myself with family, work, life in general would be wholesome. It would be God-honoring and God-leading. That said, being sure that of the project that I'm leading, making clear objectives to get buy-in from both my management and my team members, and staying the course without letting outside influences distract me. And I think looking at the project as a whole, identifying areas of risk, and working together as a team to vet that information out so that when other threats come our way, we are able to block those out as not being part of this project and stay focused on the task at hand. God bless you.